My connections. Maybe the sun is shining, birds are winging, or rain is falling from a heavy sky. What do you want me to do for you, to see you through? Or this is all a dream we dreamed one afternoon long ago. Walk out of any doorway, feel your way like the day before. Maybe you'll find direction around some corner where it's been waiting to meet you. What do you want me to do? To watch for you while you're sleeping? Well, please don't be surprised when you find me dreaming too. Look into any eyes you find by you can see clear to another day. Maybe been seen before through other eyes on other days while going home. What do you want me to do for you, to see you through? It's all a dream we dream. it's unclear. What do you want me to do for you, to see you through? A box of rain will ease the pain and love will see you through. Just a box of rain, wind and water. Believe it if you need it. If you don't, just pass it on. Sun and shower, wind and rain, in and out the window like a moth before a flame. And it's just a box of rain. I don't know who put it there. Believe it if you need it, or leave it if you dare. And it's just a box of rain, or a ribbon for your hair. Such a long, long time to be gone, and a short time to be there. All right, nobody's complaining about the sound. Good. The first part of today's program is all requests from Ellen Gustafson in honor of her son Rick. We're all pulling for you, Rick. in formless reflections of matter. Glass hand dissolving in ice petal flowers revolving. Receipts of goodbye. Shall we go? You and I, will we the transitive nightfall of I hope your dreams come true, at least a chosen few, the ones you wanted after all. I hope your head stays high, no matter how they try to make you feel so very small. I hope you dance each day in some peculiar way, past the others marching single file. And I hope you live forever for a while. I hope the river flows want to go, and I hope the wind blows from behind, and all the mighty trees are waving in the breeze to say a sweet hello as you go by. I hope the sky can see the majesty of everything beneath it running wild. And I hope you live forever for a while. I hope you will be kind, 'cause there I know you'll find your answer, whatever it might be. I hope your dreams come true. You know I really do. And when they do, I hope we see, and maybe time will teach us not to hurry, and to savor every step of every mile. And I hope you live forever for a while. Yeah, I hope you live forever for a while. Great thanks to Ira Marlowe for that song. Still doing Ellen's list for her son Rick. Let me see here. Standing on the moon, I got no cobweb on my shoe. Standing on the moon, I'm feeling so alone and blue. I see the Gulf of Mexico, as tiny as a tear. Oh, the coast of California must be somewhere over here, over here. Standing on the moon, I see the battle rage below. Standing on the moon, I see soldiers come and go. There's a metal flag beside me, someone planted long ago. Oh, glory, standing stiff, crimson, white, and indigo. Oh, glory, standing stiff, crimson, white, and indigo. Indigo. I see all Southeast Asia, I can see El Salvador. I hear the cries of children and the other songs of war. It's like a mighty melody that rings down from the sky. shadow on the sun, standing on the moon. The stars go fading one by one. I hear a cry of victory, another of defeat. Oh, a scrap of age-old lullaby down some forgotten street. Standing on the moon where talk is cheap and vision true. Standing on the moon, but I would rather be with you. Somewhere in San Francisco on a back porch in July, just looking up to heaven at this crescent in the sky, in the sky. Standing on the moon with nothing left to do, a lovely view of heaven, but I'd rather be with you. 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 Well, the man who stole the future has an oil drum for a heart and a strange preoccupation with other people's private parts. They want us to do what they say, but I'd rather live my own damn way. We'll take our country back someday, but it's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, but I know it's gonna get better. Yes, I know it's gonna get better, 'cause it almost always does. I can't say much about the who and how, but I believe it just because day by day our bonds unweave. Mammon gloats as nature grieves. Oh, save us from these pious thieves. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, but I know it's gonna get better. Well, I love the world we live in, 'cause I live in it with you. Don't know why they're so proud to be defined by what they buy. These righteous despoilers, these blood for oilers, taking orders from on high. And I don't know whose word I take about this God whose laws I break. I swan dive into that fiery lake. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, but I know it's gonna get better. Well, these Andarchian forces are clamping down on us unconforming souls, waving flags and bashing fags and burning truth like coal. Now I don't know, but I've been told the naming rights have all been sold. Hell is hot and heaven's cold, and it's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, but I know it's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, but I know it's gonna get better. Well, I love the world we live in, 'cause I live in it with you. Pardon me. Norwegian Wood. She asked me to stay and she told me to sit anywhere. So I looked around and I noticed there wasn't a chair. I sat on a rock, biding my time, drinking her wine. We talked until 2, and she said, it's time for bed. She told me she worked in the morning and started to laugh. I told her I didn't and crawled off to sleep in the bath. I was alone. This bird had flown. So I lit a fire, isn't it good? Norwegian Wood. I hope you're doing well, Rick. Thank you, Ellen, for the wonderful list of requests. They came out in just the right order, and now I move on to tackle Jill's list. Oh. Better to have them and not need them than need them and not have them. All right, let's see. Jill wanted to hear. It's amazing. I know a couple of songs by Rodney Crowell. I should know zillions more, but I'm a huge fan. He's written so many amazing songs. And my fandom of him goes back to the 70s when he was in Emmylou Harris's band and she was covering his tunes. Beautiful despair is hearing Dylan when you're drunk at 3 a.m. Knowing that the chances are no matter what you'll never write like him. Beautiful despair is why you lean into this world without restraint. 'Cause somewhere out before you lies a masterpiece you'd sell your soul to paint. Oh, brother. Oh, my brother. My dear brother. What do we laugh or cry? Beautiful despair is slouching forward toward a past you might regret. Oh, to suck the marrow out of every magic moment that you get. Beautiful despair is playing safe when you were once a rebel child. Knowing that tomorrow comes and all you've done is last another mile. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, my dear brother. What do we laugh or cry? Borrowed my Jack Kerouac and took off in my Cadillac. I don't care if she don't come back, but I sure do miss that car. The railroad tracks run down my arm. I sold my soul, nearly bought the farm. Trade my bag of beans for a good luck charm. I sure do miss that car. I sure do miss that car. I sure do miss that car. I don't care who's the president. The blood is spilled and the money spent. Still ain't got enough to pay my rent. I sure do miss that car. I hold my hands and I make a wish. I clean my plate and I wash my dish. I may be a no good son of a bitch, but I sure do miss that car. I sure do miss that car. I sure do miss that car. Don't get up till after dark. I've gone too far, maybe jump the shark. The story's the same at the old ballpark. I sure do miss that car. Well, she took off in my Cadillac after borrowing my Kerouac. I don't care if she don't come back, but I sure do miss that car. 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 And that, of course, is a Joe Burke song, and it's one of the greatest hits of the Yerba Buena Orchestra. May we ride again ASAP. Just got an inquiry about that from a potential drummer. So, Joe, if we can make it happen, I'm all in. Looking in from outside ain't like looking out from in. It's more like meeting strangers in the park. Licking triangles of cellophane with your hands tied off a window pane, suspended from the ceiling in the dark. But I guess the sooner we get wise, the wiser we will be. I'll be as wise as I can get when I get wise to me. Well, I'm trying, I sure am trying. Sometimes I'm too high flying, sometimes I just can't keep from crying. The time is on my side and I'll be fine. Looking in from outside ain't like looking out from in. It's more like dodging raindrops in the night. 1 minute to find, next one trouble. And happiness shared is happiness double. And it looks like everything's gonna be alright. Sometimes I'm too high flying, sometimes I just can't keep from crying. Time is on my side, and I'll stay high. Looking in from outside ain't like looking out from in. You wind up hearing sounds that just aren't there. Like a weather vane that's rusted just keeps pointing west in gale and gust. My iron will is stronger than the air. But I guess the sooner we get wise, the wiser we will be. I'll be as wise as I can get when I get wise to me. Well, I'm trying, I'm really trying. Sometimes I'm too high flying, sometimes I just can't keep from crying. The time is on my side, and I'll be fine. I keep forgetting that I have books and music for sale online. It says so right under my nose here. Perfectable.net is where you can go for books and music. Autographed books, because I'm an author, and my co-author, Blair Jackson, lives down the street. So if you order a paperback or hardcover of This Is All a Dream We Dream, it'll be signed by both of us. And if you go by perfectible.net and poke around a little bit, you'll notice that there's a very prominently located direct donation link for you there as well. If you wanted to put a few bucks in the tip jar, that's part of what I'm doing this for. And I would appreciate your support. All right, one more song. Let me think here. I got a few from Jesse that I'm not going to get to today, so. coming down the stairs, combing back her yellow hair. And I ain't gonna be treated this way, this way. All my life. Run me out in the cold rain and snow, rain and snow. Run me out in the cold rain and snow. Run me out in the cold rain and snow. Run me out in the cold rain and snow. Run me out in the cold rain and snow. All right, thank you so much for your kind attention, everybody. It's been a very good day on the creative front. I hope you all have had a good day as well. I hope Rick in particular is on the mend. And I'll see all of you tomorrow, if all goes well, at 4 o'clock California time. And I thank you all for your support in every form it takes.